begin in child's pose. Enjoy a deep breath. On your next inhale, walk your hands over to the right, onto the floor, so the torso drapes over the right thigh. Relax your head. Breathe. Gently change sides, the hands walking over to the left side now. Two more breaths. Move to your center, stretching the arms in front of you if that's comfortable, or you can relax your palms underneath your forehead as the elbows bend. Inhale, rise onto all fours. Make sure the hands are right under the shoulders, preparing for a shoulder opener. Slowly, weave your right arm to the left so the right shoulder head drops to the earth, the right side of the face to the mat. Take your left hand off your mat onto the floor, make a 90-degree with your left arm. Press into your left hand, feeling your spine twist. Breathe. Inhale deeply. Bring your left hand close towards your body. Press into your left hand and rise to all fours. Changing sides. Weave your left arm to the right, the side of your left face to the mat now. Feel your chin come away from your chest a little bit. Feel your weight even through your hips. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, slide your right hand closer towards you. Exhale, rising to all fours. Hands under the shoulders again, fingers spread. Inhale. Exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips up and pull your hips back for downward facing dog. If you feel the back of your legs tight, bend your knees. Often people focus on pulling the chest back. The main focus of the physical body in this move is to lift the hips up and pull the hips back. It doesn't matter if the heels meet the earth. You just want the feeling of the heels moving down closer towards the earth. But if they don't come all the way down, that's okay. Breathe. Inhale deeply. Bring your right foot to the top of your space in between your hands and rise into Warrior One. Arms up, or if your shoulders feel tighter, bring your hands to your heart center, palms together. Feeling your right knee stacked on top of your right ankle, bending that right knee deeply. Lace the fingers now behind you so you'll feel your hands on your bottom. Roll your shoulder heads back and arch your spine. Lifting from your waistline and arching back through your upper spine. Breathe. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Gently hinging at your waist. Bringing your spine parallel to the earth, or as close to parallel as you can go. Feeling your lower belly charged. Your fingers staying laced as the hands come away from your body, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Keep bending through your front knee. Exhale, rise, stacking the shoulders on top of the hips. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale. On the exhale, floating, balancing into tree pose. So your front foot, your right foot stays down. Your left foot slides to the inside of your right leg, the left knee bent, the left hip opening. Bring your arms to cactus style position, the arms bent at 90 degrees, the shoulder blades squeezing together. You can hold here the whole time, or traveling into half lotus tree position. Bringing the left foot to the front of the right hip area, the left kneecap pointing down towards the earth. The right hand can stay on the left foot, or both hands come to the heart center in prayer position. Holding. One more inhale. On the exhale, stepping back with the left foot into Sun Goddess stance. Now the hips facing towards the side space. Knees bending out, feet turned out. Arms spread like wings, the palms face up, or teeing the arms, in other words. Dropping your bottom down. Here we are really toning the tush, the bottom. Strengthening the thighs. Bring the right arm down the right leg. Holding. Bring your neck where it feels comfortable for you. So you can look down, forward, or up if that's okay for your neck. Gently move to your center and change sides. The left arm down the left leg. Breathe. Keep your heart center open. So try not to round through that upper spine, in other words. On your next breath, rise to your center, your arms coming out like wings, the legs straighten, and let your arms release. Turn your toes forward And you can pigeon toe your feet, maybe turning your toes in a bit. Reach your arms up and inhale. Exhale, folding forward, hinging at your waist. Keep both legs straight. That's key. The hands coming to the outsides of the legs. You're in a wide-legged forward bend. Head relaxed. You might have your hands closer towards your knees in order to get the legs straight. It doesn't matter how far the hands come down the legs. We just want both legs nice and straight. Moving gently to the right, bringing the hands to the inside of the right foot, bending the right knee deeply and dropping the bottom down. So we're in a variation of a squat here. Hold here or moving into one arm, one leg balance. Twist the right foot to the right. Bring your right arm underneath your right leg and turn your hips towards your right foot. Drop your left hip to your left elbow. Drop your right leg on top of your right arm. Lift your left leg straight back. Extend your right leg to the right. Hold for a little bit. As you're ready, moving to plank position, the body like a strong board, and holding plank. Energize the fronts of your thighs, the lower belly, and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Count to yourself about 5 slow deep breaths. Feel your head and neck relax. And keep feeling the lifting up and pulling back of your hips. Inhale, exhale, left foot to the top of your space. Warrior One on opposite side. Rising, stacking the shoulders on top of the hips. Bending the front knee, arms above your head. Breathe. Breathe your deepest breaths yet. Back leg straighter. Let your hands come further back behind you. Your arms strong. Inhale, exhale, hands behind you by your bottom area now, the fingers laced. As you're ready, arch back. Upper spine opening. We round through the upper spine so much, being on our computers and our devices. We need to take more time to open through that upper spine area. Three breaths. After 3 slow, deep breaths, inhale, exhale, hinging at the waist. Moving into somewhat of a tabletop position with the spine. So nice and straight, extended through the spine. The fingers staying laced, but the arms coming away from the body. Breathe. Feel your lower belly stronger. Back leg even stronger now. Inhale, exhale, rising, stacking the shoulders on top of the hips, hands to the waist. Inhale, gliding, floating into our balance move. Right foot moving to the inside of the left leg, the right knee bent, the right hip open. Maybe you're holding with arms in cactus style position in your traditional tree pose, or going into half lotus tree position. Bringing the right foot to the front of the left hip area, the right kneecap dropping down. The left hand staying on the right foot, or both hands to the heart center at prayer position if that right foot will stay and not slide down that left leg. Floating into sun goddess stance again. Right foot stepping back this time. The feet turning out, the knees bending out. Drop your bottom. Lace your fingers behind your head this time, drawing the elbows back. We want to keep the elbows back the whole time as we do the next moves. Moving right elbow towards right knee with the next breath. Changing. Left elbow towards left knee. Right elbow towards right knee. We keep going. Change. Left. Change to the right. Switch. Change. Right elbow, right knee. Change. Left elbow, left knee. Keep those elbows back. Right elbow, right knee. Change. Left elbow. Great. And now holding center, arms coming out like wings, releasing, the legs straighten, the arms come down. Turning the toes forward towards the space you're facing. Aligning your feet. Hands behind you, lace your fingers. Inhale, roll your shoulder heads back. Open your chest. Arch your back lightly. Exhale, folding forward. Once again. The hands floating away from the body, just like you did in your Warrior One earlier. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, the legs staying totally straight. If you're having challenges in your lower back, a slight bend in your knee is okay. Breathe. Continue to feel your chest come closer towards your thighs. Gently releasing the hands, soften the knees. Bend your left knee deeply. Both hands coming to the inside of the left foot. Perhaps stepping the right leg out to the right a little bit to drop the bottom down. Both heels stay down. Breathe. Stay here or moving into balancing. Twist your left toes to the left. Turn your hips to the left. Hook that left arm underneath your left leg. Drop your right hip to your right elbow. Walk your left leg over to the left a little bit, and then we're lifting one leg at a time. Right leg straight back, left leg extending to the left. As you're ready, releasing into plank position, finding the space with the hands underneath the shoulders. Squeezing the fronts of the thighs, the lower belly, and the shoulder blades coming together. Inhaling, exhale, knees down, big toes touching. Sit back to child's pose and enjoy. This is a great move to do anytime you need a rest in your practice. It's also a great move to do while you are still in bed after you've woken up in the morning. It's a great way to stretch the lower back. So if you're waking up with a stiff back in the morning, come into this position before you get out of bed. Enjoy 3 slow breaths. Rising with your chest onto your hands and knees. Preparing for camel. Rise onto the knees so the bottom is off your heels. Your shoulders stack on top of your knees. Hands behind you on your lower back. Arch back through the upper spine. Think of your elbows coming closer together. Breathe. Hold here, or if it's okay for your lower back, one hand at a time moves to your heels. Keep your hip bones on top of your knee bones. Breathe. Feel your heart center opening expanding, taking in new energy. One hand at a time comes to your lower back. If you have the heels, really energize through that lower belly space to rise up, to protect your lower back. Then moving to all fours. Round your spine like you do in cat-cow, tucking your chin to your chest, and try and press your lower back high up towards the sky. Big exhale. Inhale, move to a neutral spine. Lower down onto your belly. Take your time. Breathe. Preparing for half locust sequence. Bring the arms underneath your body. Your hands will be pretty close together. You can kind of wiggle into it. Palms face up or down. Chest down, chin to your mat. We'll start off with just the right leg. Big breath. Lift your right leg up and bring the right leg down. So we'll keep going like that. Right leg up, down. Up and straight with your right leg, down. Lift, down. Lift, down. Keep going. Right leg up, down. Lift, down. Lift, down. Let's change sides. Left leg up, down. Lift, down. Lift, down. Lift, down. Lift, down. Lift, down. Lift, down. Keep going. That's good. Now relax. We can let the hands inch further down the legs. We'll do the full locust. Bring your mouth or forehead to your space, to your mat. Big breath and lifting both legs up. Feel your body weight come forward. Great. Deepen the breath. Gently come down with both legs. Allow your hands to come out from underneath you. Take a rest. Couple more deep breaths. Now bend your right knee. Take hold of your right foot or ankle with your right hand. And now take hold of your left foot or ankle with your left hand. Full bow pose. Inhale. Allow your exhale to let you rise up. Kick with your feet. Pull with your hands. Tilt your head back. Stretching your eyes up to the sky. Soften your face. Breathing deeper. Opening that upper spine again. All the muscles working. Calmly come down. The hands come under the shoulders. Press back to child's pose. Feel your lower back softening with each breath. Continue to rest as if you're starting fresh, letting go of everything past, using the breath to bring you into the present. On your next inhale, rising up through the upper body, sitting Japanese style if it's comfortable for your knees. Rolling over the toes, back, bending the knees, balancing on the balls of the feet, the hands to the heart center. Stack the shoulders on top of the hips. Allow the kneecaps to point straight forward. If you can, twisting, hooking your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Your hands staying at the heart space or right in the center of the breastbone. You can pause here or moving into side crow slowly. The hands come down. The hands pointing towards that side wall. Shift your body weight forward so the right knee comes onto the outside of the left elbow and the right hip hooks onto the right elbow. The knees stacked. Keep your head up. Your head's heavy, so if you drop your head, you might fall forward. That's key here. We'll release coming onto the balls of the feet again, if that's where you are. Stacking the shoulders on top of the hips again. Hands to the heart center. Back into the balance. Beautiful deep breath. As you're ready, twisting very lovingly to the opposite side, if that's where you are. You can always hold center. You don't have to twist. And maybe you want to hold the twist, or perhaps come into that side crow when you're ready, when you feel grounded with breath. The hands coming down. Your body weight shifts forward. So now you're dropping the left hip on the left elbow and the left knee on the right elbow. Side crow. Breathe. Really pull that space in below the navel. That helps a lot. After a couple of breaths, coming back to center, balancing on the balls of the feet again. The hands to the heart. Always just going nice and slow. Never in a rush through those transitions. Arms up if you can. Or if that feels right for you, lace the fingers and press the palms up towards the sky if the arms are up. We can, of course, hold hands at prayer position if that's better. Breathing. Hands come down. Knees come down slowly. Uncurl the feet, resting in child's pose. It feels really good to come into child's pose after you've been balancing on the balls of the feet like that, because it stretches the feet the opposite way. It's a counter stretch for the feet. Breathe. Enjoy the feeling of your belly pressing on your thighs with those inhales. On your next breath, rising, making your way into a seated position, sitting on the bottom, legs in front of you. Bend the knees, soles of the feet to the earth. Take hold of the undersides of the knees, preparing for a boat. Take a big belly breath. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lean back, lifting your legs up. First, starting off with a 90-degree, and if it feels right, you can straighten your legs, floating your arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Now twisting, both arms floating on the outside of the right leg, changing sides. Breathe deeper. Come back to your center, taking hold of the undersides of the knees again to bring the legs down. Soles of the feet come together. Dropping the knees open. Seated bound angle pose. Perhaps folding forward a little bit, keeping extension through the spine as much as possible here. Maybe the elbows can be used to press the knees closer towards the earth. Always the breath. This is a great move to do after boat. Bring your knees back together. Extend your right leg straight. Your left hip will drop open. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right knee. Arms up and inhale. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Some of us might be able to grab the ball of the right foot. Maybe it's better for you to grab the underside of your right leg or use a strap here. We're working on extending through the spine. This is definitely a challenging one for me. There's a big tendency to round through the upper spine. We want to extend through that space as much as possible. Allow your hip bones to come back behind you, hinging at your waist and extending through the whole spine. Breathe. Really use those exhales to fold deeper. Inhale, rise up, arms above your head, and exhale the hands to your heart center, prayer position. Let's twist now. Cross your left foot on the outside of your right knee. Your right hand comes to your left knee. Reach your left arm up and inhale. Exhale, twist your left hand behind you. The left hand comes close towards the bottom, not necessarily touching the bottom, but pretty close. As we inhale, rise up through the spine. Lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, twist through that upper spine. Breathe. Coming center. The left leg straight on your mat. Bending the right knee, opening the right hip. Doing our forward bend on opposite side now. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, folding over the left leg now. There is a tendency to take this front leg, the left leg, over to the left. That's actually a different move. We're keeping the left leg straight forward. Flex your left foot. Use the energy of your right leg to bring that right knee closer towards the earth. Few more deep breaths. Stay patient. Stay focused. This can be a challenging move, but we need it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale deeply, exhale. See if you can fold just a little bit deeper. Great. Inhale, rising up, arms lifting above your head. Big breath. Exhale the hands to your heart center. For our twist, cross the right foot on the outside of the left knee. The left hand to the right knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, twisting. Right hand behind you. There are lots of different arm variations for this move. Oftentimes you see the left elbow hooked on that right knee. We want to do what feels most opening. If the shoulders close, if the heart center closes to bind the move or to hook the elbow, we want to take a step back and just use the hand here to take hold. One more round of breathing. Come to your center. Both legs straight in front of you, preparing for upward plank. Our hands come behind, fingers pointing forward or back. Deep inhale. Exhale, press the soles of the feet into the earth. Lift the hips up. Energize the underside of the body and try to lift the hips up as high as the shoulders. You don't have to tilt the head here. You can look straight forward the whole time if that's better for your neck. Breathe. Another great move for toning the bottom, just the whole back side of the body. On the exhale, releasing, scooting forward a bit, bending the knees, grab hold of the knees, round the spine, And slowly make your way onto your back, hugging the knees into your chest when you get there. If you have challenges in the knees, you can always grab hold of the undersides of the knees in a move like this one. A nice counter stretch here for our upward plank that we just did. Shoulders down away from the ears. One more big squeeze with the knees to the chest. Exhale. Now gently releasing the feet coming down to the earth. Bring the heels close towards your bottom, separating the feet hips distance, preparing for half bridge. Your arms down to your sides. On the exhale, lift your hips up. Roll your shoulder heads out. Squeeze your shoulder blades. If you like, if you can press your forearms down into your mat, you can lace your fingers. Try and lift your hips to the same level as your knees. And if you'd like, lift your right leg up, pointing your right toes. Still lifting your chest up significantly. Right foot down. Change legs slowly. Left leg up and straight. Good. Keep feeling the strength of the underside of the whole body. Shoulders rolling open. Breathe. Left foot slowly comes down. Hold for 2 more deep breaths. And hips come down after 2 slow breaths. Happy baby pose. Grab onto the outer blades of the feet with the fingers. The thumbs will come at the base of the 2 big toes. The arms on the outsides of the legs bent at 90 degrees. So the feet stack right on top of the knees, and there's just a hip distance between the feet. Press your lower back down to the earth. So you get a nice, delicious stretch here in that lower back space. Inhale. Exhale, softly releasing. Soles of the feet coming back to the earth. Preparing for wheel pose, Chakrasana, if that's okay for your spine. Hands come behind you. Widening the feet to come into it, or widening the space between the feet can be nice. On your exhale, press the whole body up so your body looks like a wheel. Then maybe bring the feet closer together so there's more of a hip distance between the feet. Push your chest towards your hands. Allow your head to dangle. Tap into your upper spine. When you feel ready, gently coming down, tucking your chin in, and breathe. Hug your knees to your chest, exhaling. Keep your right knee to your chest. Straighten your left leg on your space and flex both feet. Shoulders away from your ears. One more exhale. Twisting, revolved belly twist. Cross your right knee to the left, resting on the side of the left hip. So you're really twisting here through that lower half. The left hand coming to the outside of the right knee. The right arm stretching to the right, twisting the head to the right, or keep your head center if there is anything going on in the neck. Close your eyes and enjoy. This is a great move for stress relief. Great move to hold for a long time. Two deep breaths. With your next breath, coming center, the right leg straight on your space, the left knee to your chest. Exhale as you pull your left leg closer towards you. One more exhale. Twisting to the opposite side. The left knee crossing to the right. The left arm extending to the left. Enjoy 5 breaths. This is actually a great move that you can do in bed before you go to sleep. It can help relax you to the point where you can fall asleep easier. It's a great move to also do before you get out of bed to relieve a stiff back before you start the day. Enjoy one more round of breathing. Slowly unravel your legs and coming into reclined bound angle pose. The soles of the feet coming together, the knees bending and dropping to the right and left. You want your feet to be resting on the earth here. Extend your arms out like wings, palms face up. Close your eyes. We will enjoy this move for a while. Gravity and the breath do most of the work here. If you find your mind drifting, count your breath. Perhaps 5 seconds on your inhale and 7 seconds on your exhale. Keep bringing your awareness back to the counting so your mind has one thing to focus on. A few more beautiful deep breaths. On your next breath, bring your hands to the outsides of your knees and bring your knees together. Hug the knees to your chest. Exhale. Extend your legs on your mat. Make yourself comfortable. Your arms coming out slightly, palms facing up. Allow your feet to fall open, eyes closed. This is a great time to put a eye pillow on your eyes if you have one, or maybe perhaps a blanket draped over your body. Even if you don't feel cold now, as your body cools down from your practice, you might start to feel chilled. So a blanket can be a nice touch to remain relaxed and free from distraction. We'll stay like this for a while, enjoying the fruits of our labor, shall we say, basking in renewed energy, feeling as if we're floating, staying so relaxed we could fall asleep. However, staying so aware, we remain awake. Use the next few moments to let go of whatever it is you are ready to let go of and take in whatever you need. Use this time to dream, to reboot, to simply enjoy some peacefulness. Shavasana. Final relaxation. Allow the feeling of your belly with your inhale to ease you back. On your next inhale, extend your arms above your head, stretching back. As you're ready, moving lightly to your side, take a deep breath. From here, coming upright very slowly into a seated position. Your hands at your heart center. Namaste. Thank you. And great work.